And we're back.
Third time's a charm.
We're gonna figure it out eventually.
Yeah, this is going to be trial and error for sure.
Oh, without a fucking doubt. There's
So,
no way around it.
So I am Kristen.
And I am Caitlyn.
And this is Clink That Drink.
Woo!
I don't think we're gonna try and clink our drink again because it didn't even make a sound.
Yeah, no sound. I almost spilled your energy drink with my big ass water bottle. It just didn't work out. We need like glasses if we're gonna do that. So we didn't really think that went through very much. Story of our life.
Yes. So we are from Kansas City.
Missouri, not Kansas. Missouri,
not Kansas. Sorry, Kansas, but not really.
Most side, better side. Which is funny now that I live in Kansas. Oops.
Well, sorry to you.
Well, dang.
So, should we say how we met?
Long story short, our parents bought houses on the same block.
Across the street from each other.
Yeah, across the street. I was born. And
then
11 months later, Kristen was born, and here we are almost 25 years later. Still kicking it.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't really have a choice but to be friends.
No.
I mean, I didn't give you the choice. Let me correct myself. You had no choice but to be my friend.
Yeah.
Because I'm that person. That's...
Well, also, just being that close in age, and eventually both having younger brothers that are basically the same person.
Yeah. Well, and Shane's your age, too.
Yeah.
So, like...
We all got along. Maybe not
I
you
mean,
guys.
we do now. we definitely
Maybe
do
you
now.
guys didn't get along, but...
It took a while for that relationship to get better.
So, should we catch up on what's been going on?
Oh yeah, I've had a hell of a month. August was long for me.
I honestly don't remember a single thing I did in August.
There's some things I don't remember, but that's...
For certain reasons.
Yeah, there's reasons I don't remember things, and that is on me, but, you know, can't not celebrate. Okay, so, it was the second weekend of August, was the bridal shower for my older brother's older brother's fiance and him, my sister-in-law.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yep, I don't have a sister. My brother's not marrying his sister. That's not happening. We threw together a bridal shower for Emily. Within a couple weeks, her mom got to come in from Arizona and come hang out. All of her mom's sisters got to come hang out. I finally got to meet all the girls, in the party, in the bridal party, whatever the hell that's called. So the night before, me and Corbin go over there to stay the night because all the guys went golfing. So brothers, dad, grandpa, my boyfriend were like, all right, get the hell out of the house. So they went golfing for the day, got to relax and drink on the green, and me and mom were slaving away in the freaking kitchen for hours until her maid of honor showed up to help, and so did her mom, Emily's mom. And I mean, it turned out great. The weather was awesome. Got through it, and then of course weekends in my family are not for relaxation. It is for doing all the fun shit in 2 days that you don't do during the week. So of course, bridal shower ends around 12:30, and my parents live on the lake, one of the lakes around here, and immediately we go into a huge lake wars thing. There's paddleboard races. Simon Says standing, while you're standing on a paddleboard, there's a relay race, and mom did the paddleboard race. She actually did pretty well for her condition. Mm-hmm. She wasn't happy that they didn't win, but given that she was also up against 20-year-olds who were doing athletics in college.
Yeah.
I love you, Mom. You guys really didn't have a chance against a bunch of 20-year-olds that are just young and more fit. And then the last event that they had was tug of war, and the boys got lucky and got to be a part of that and ended up winning tug of war, which of course is the staple in my family because of how freaking competitive we are. And Corbin got to get in there too. Like, he hopped in for one of the last one, and he's wearing a tank top. So he, like, clinches the rope between his arm and, like, his side. And as soon as he came off and he, like, lifted his arms, like, pull his hair back into ponytail. Oh, just all the way. It was so bad. And immediately I'm like, oh, you're bleeding. And me and Mom were, like, panicking. And he had he couldn't even feel it. He had no idea until we said something. Because you're not just going to start, like, looking at your side and inspect. And Mom and I are like, blood, you're hurt, what's going on, are you okay? And he's like, what the hell are you talking about?
You're bleeding.
I'm like, you have blood on your body, and I know it's yours, let me look at it. He's like, I really can't feel it. And he continues to go out and do, like, another 2 rounds of tug of war, making it worse, obviously, because it's the same spot that he, like, clinched it in. Mm-hmm. Like, 2 hours later, like, after the whole thing was over, we're just, like, sitting in the lake, hanging out with the family, and he's like, it kind of stings now. I'm like, well, yeah, you have raw skin, and you're now sitting in lake water.
Maybe not the best idea.
We didn't put medicine on it yet, so it's gonna hurt. He goes, I'll just drink some more beer. I'm like, okay, that works, too.
It's like the epitome of rub some dirt on it. Just get in the lake.
Yeah.
It'll heal itself.
Which is, like, rub some dirt on it is, like, a staple in my family.
Yeah.
If I don't see bone, if I don't see gushing blood, you're fine. You're just rub some dirt on it. Like, that was literally the biggest thing growing up. Like, in the house, if Mom's like, if I don't see blood, if I don't see bone, I don't care. You're fine. Leave me alone.
My mom is the opposite. She's like, there's blood. Like, someone needs to help. I'm gonna pass out.
Oh my god. So we did, like, a little emphasis on little, because my parents usually go all out. But it was just, like, a little gathering of, like, my mom's side of the family on Sunday, and just hung out at the lake. Dad did the barbecue, like, all the food and whatnot. Which is my dad's hidden, or not so hidden talent, because he's not shy about cooking.
Yeah. We were on the lake this weekend, and we're describing to Kyle, my boyfriend, that your guys' like barbecues are like a whole weekend.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You have one day for your mom's friends, one day for your dad's friends,
and then another day for family. That's exactly what it is.
It could be a whole week of just parties.
Dude, my parents know so many damn people.
I swear, anytime I go literally anywhere with you, we run into someone. We went to California, and we're walking, I don't even remember where, and you ran into someone you knew.
Were we at Disney? Wasn't that when we were at Disney?
Probably. I just remember I'm like, we are halfway across the country. How are we still running into people you know?
Because I saw a guy with, like, a wrestling t-shirt from the high school that we went to, and I was like, hang on. I was in school in that year. Who are you?
Yeah.
Anytime I'm in, like, area of, like, where my parents live now, or, like, where we grew up, I am always running into someone my parents know. It's freaking... We had a tribe growing up, and honestly, it probably took a whole ass tribe to raise me and my brothers. Mostly my brothers at that time, because I was the golden child. Not so much anymore.
The only girl.
But, yeah, I didn't really have a choice but to be that.
You're still doing pretty good.
Hey, I'm breathing. My 2 animals are alive and well. They're up to date on all their shots. They're taken care of. They've got a roof over their head. I've got a car that works and a job. I need money for more tattoos, but, it could be worse.
Same for all of that except for the tattoos, maybe.
Oh, you're getting tattoos one day.
I've always liked the ones that are, like, right, like, at the top of your back, nape of your neck.
I want one, like, behind the ear.
Yeah, so...
Oh, yeah, it'd be really cute.
Tori has one, like, right here. I think it at one point was a ladybug, and now it's a sunflower or something like that, and I was like, I love that. I also do like that she has a tattoo on her foot, and she had told me it was because she wanted to get one on her foot because she always looks at her feet when she walks. I was like, can relate. When we were
that is hilarious.
When we were moving stuff, I have such a hard time moving stuff up and downstairs because when you're moving something big and you, like, can't see your feet, I can't see where to step.
Where am I stepping? I don't know what it is.
Terrifying to me because I'm like, I'm so used to just, like, looking at my feet at all times when I walk.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a vivid memory.
Oh, God.
Do you remember being at my house, my old house?
Yeah.
So the staircase was an L shape. Do you know the story I'm about to say?
No, but we'll
So
see.
I am very clumsy, and I have fallen down the stairs many times.
We were always falling down those stairs.
So they were an L shape, and I remember you were over at my house, and I walked down the first half of the stairs, turned, fell down the second half. There's a door at the end.
Uh-huh.
Hit the door, and I'm just fully like this at the bottom.
Yep.
And I just remember you literally jumped from the top of the stairs to that middle stair, and you just like looked at me and noticed that you were like, okay, she fell down the stairs.
She's on the ground again.
And then you just fell to the floor laughing, and I'm just sitting down there trying to hold back tears because I just banged my head against the door.
I'm in pain. What are you laughing at?
But
I'm like, I don't know.
I have a vivid memory of like looking up the stairs, and since it's like the L, you can't see like the top half. And I just remember you like look like you're flying.
It is landing like on the middle platform. Do Black Widow pose.
Or like you fell also because you were laughing so hard.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely a possibility. What did you do on your birthday weekend?
It was my birthday on Saturday, and just like I have the past few years, I felt like shit on my birthday.
Yeah, that always happens to you.
Yeah. It's usually either my birthday or a holiday. I don't feel good on something. Kyle still wanted me to do something, and I think this is what I've done probably my last 2 birthdays, is we went to the drive-in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we did on my birthday. I'm game for that, because we just get to chill in the back of the car and watch some movies. And it's funny, because every year my parents or him will be like, what do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, what do you want to do for your birthday?
Right. And
every single year I'm like, I just want Cheesecake Factory. That's all I want.
So did you get your Cheesecake Factory?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I don't think I have it at all during the year. But
I'll be
that's like the one day.
Birthday comes, I want
It doesn't
cheesecake.
have to be on my birthday, just I want it. So yeah, we went and picked up Cheesecake Factory and took it to the drive-in and watched the new Marvel movie, and then we watched Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds, which was actually hilarious.
I was gonna ask, because Corbin...
It was pretty good.
Corbin keeps seeing commercials for it. He's like, I want to see it so bad. I'm like, yeah. But, like, it's also Ryan Reynolds. I'm like, so
Yeah.
it's gotta be some type of funny.
I watched the trailers for the movie and kind of thought I might know what it was about, but I feel like the trailer doesn't fully give away what it's about.
Ooh.
So it was definitely very interesting, because I kind of watched the trailer and I was like, I feel like it doesn't make sense. Like, do they just put these glasses on and they can see other things that's happening that's not actually happening? And it's like an action comedy too, so
I mean, it's Ryan Reynolds.
Got some good jokes. Yeah.
It's Deadpool. I mean.
But yeah, and then Sunday was basically every single year my parents' lake. They just expanded the lake, so they used to have an old dam, or like the last dam party before they cut the dam down. Well, that happened like 2 or 3 years in a row because they kept having to cutting off the old dam for some reason. So they had like a last dam party, and now every year since they've expanded the lake, I think it's just going to be the dam party.
Exactly.
And it's always on Labor Day weekend. So basically, as many people that go out on the lake that want to tie up together, they just make a giant line of boats.
Because they just build a dam with boats.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have a picture, someone posted a picture of all the boats tied up together, and it was definitely, like, probably at least 20 boats.
Damn.
Together.
Damn.
Damn.
Didn't mean to do that one, but okay.
It was funny, because when we pulled up, we did not know, like, a single person. I think they were all, like, the new side of the lake.
Oh, yeah.
And so we were all just sitting there, my dad's like, let's go make some friends. Just go up and...
That sounds like Stacy.
Yeah. So we went up, and we hung out there for most of the day. I will say, it was very, very entertaining, like, seeing that many boats tied up together.
And try not to, like, the whole row, like, turn and shit.
And everyone's just, like, swimming off the back. People have, like, the lily pad mats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Well, before we get any further, I don't have all the pieces for your birthday present yet, but I can't show up right after your birthday without anything.
Oh, gosh.
And this is because you said you're trying to get, like, you're starting to like wine more, so I got you a little thing of rosé.
Some rosé.
To be fair, I did stop at Quick Trip and not like a liquor store or anything because I needed gas. But I'm like, you know what? We'll get something, and then when...
I might be drinking this tonight.
But I hope you do.
So thank you.
And then when the rest of it comes in, then you'll have like a real birthday present and not just a bottle of wine.
So thank you for the wine. I definitely will be drinking it tonight, especially because I still have to work tonight. So I'm going to be drinking it while working. Because I can do that.
Because you can do that when you work for yourself.
My own boss.
Yeah, must be fucking nice.
So should we hop into our birthdays past?
Yes.
Do you want to start with childhood birthdays?
Yeah, we can do that. Oh, God.
So, both of us always had themed parties for our childhood birthdays.
Yeah.
The biggest one is the Hannah Montana.
Yes.
I think I still have one of the invitations, so if I can find it, I will take a picture of it.
Oh, my Lord.
So my mom liked to always just, like, make our own, like, invitations and stuff. So, It's literally, like, a piece of cardstock. And it says all the information on one side, and then it's just literally folded. And then on the other side, it says, are you a Miley or a Hannah? And everyone came dressed up more like Miley or more like Hannah.
Yep.
And I had the poster on the wall.
Yeah, like, and you balloons and streamers.
You could take a picture by the Miley poster, picture by the Hannah poster.
There's several embarrassing pictures of me by the Hannah poster.
The good one. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
That was from, I had a sock hop theme.
Yeah, no, once we get our Instagram up and running, we will be posting pictures that we are referencing when this episode comes out. So if you're hearing this, we will have an Instagram made, and you will be seeing all of the glory of our birthday past pictures.
And I'll probably put them up on the YouTube video as we talk about it.
Oh, yeah, because we can't not do that.
Because I know I have all these pictures in this house somewhere, so.
Yeah. That, or there's the birthday party of which I will talk about for myself in a minute. They're still on my Facebook page. And I should probably, like, privatize that album.
Which one?
The celebrity one.
Yeah.
So, I think it was more middle school, because I think it was, like, 12 or 13.
I think it was you were in middle school. I think it was probably you were in 7th grade. I was in 6th grade still.
Yeah, so I think I was turning either 12 or 13, and this fucking birthday was, like, red carpet themed.
Yeah.
So literally the entire driveway of my childhood home was covered with said red carpet. And
your dad was taking our names.
Yeah, so I don't have an old invitation, but essentially it was
saves everything.
My mom does too, so I'm surprised that she doesn't. I don't know, I've also never asked her. But essentially it was show up as your favorite celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had like 20-something girls there. Because it's middle school, everyone's friends. So, like, you invite, like, friends of friends and people. Like, I've, like, looked back at these pictures and, like, I didn't even talk to this girl, like, the next year, like, ever again. But, like, it's just, it was nuts. So, it was literally just, like, show up as, like, your favorite celebrity.
Do you remember what celebrity you were?
Oh, I remember who I was.
I don't.
She's not my favorite celebrity, so I don't know why I picked her, but that's who it was. And upon arrival, my dad... I'll get there.
I want to know because I don't remember. I don't remember who I was either.
I don't remember who you were either. But upon arrival, as you're getting out of your parents' car to show up at the red carpet, my dad is security, who is checking your name off of the list that is invited to the party. And just being my dad about it. And then there's, like, some neighborhood boys, like my brother and some of his friends that he used to run around with, were running around with...
Paparazzi.
Yeah, paparazzi with little, like... What are they called?
Disposable cameras?
Disposable cameras, yes. Just taking pictures.
Where are those pictures?
I
need to see them all.
I'll ask my mom about that, because I guarantee you she's probably... if they're even developed yet, not gonna lie. Because then she had her, like, actual, like, digital camera that she was taking pictures with, or that she had my older brother taking pictures with. And as people were getting there, my mom was playing host. So she's, like, asking people, like, who they are, who they came with, yada, yada, yada. The amount of pictures that I still have from this birthday.
I still remember.
It's unreal.
I think One of the things I remember is I think you guys made like some kind of drinks that were supposed to be like a non-alcoholic, like it had like margarita glasses or something, but it was like some kind of soda.
Yeah, probably.
There was like something.
Oh, it was just like a punch, and my mom put like sherbet ice cream in it.
Yeah.
For like the foamy, fuzzy stuff on the top, but she used those like plastic margarita-looking glasses.
Yeah.
We did a lot of pictures. There was an unreasonable amount of food for 12 and 13-year-old girls, but we probably went through a lot of it. We did we had like karaoke.
I remember that you guys had the karaoke machine at all the parties.
Yes, we did. We had the karaoke machine out. We had like the actual like karaoke CDs, as well as my mom's extensive CD collection.
Yeah. My
little baby CD collection that I had. Just singing, dancing all night, eating pizza, getting all freaking sugared up and whatnot. And I was Christina Aguilera. Because of...
whenever I said, I was like, I can't remember who you were, and I was like, I kind of feel like Aguilera or something like that.
Because I was so determined, like, I wanted to wear a wig for some fucking known reason. And this long, like, bleach blonde, but it had, like, brown stripes in it. Apparently, I was like, oh my god, this is Christina Aguilera. Which, looking back in Christina's, like, era of music, like, when she was, like, younger and, like, newer into the scene, she did have that, like, really bleached, super curly hair, especially when she did, that, Lady Marmalade song.
Yeah.
Freaking...
I do remember that wig now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great because my little 12-year-old self would take the wig, but because it was so big and poofy and, like, I wasn't used to, like, that type of hair, and I would, like, try to, like, tuck it behind my ears.
Yeah.
And so, like, that front, like, inch is, like, stuck to my face, and my ears, like, sticking way the hell out, trying to contain it. But otherwise, it sits there and it covers my face, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I'm, like, looking even more goofy, trying to put wig hair behind my ears because it'll cover my face, and I just look ridiculous. I can't freaking remember who you were.
I have, if anything, probably Hannah Montana.
Let me pull up a picture from my Facebook.
It looks like I have red in my hair.
Yeah, so maybe not. Selena Gomez? Demi Lovato?
It could be. I did love Selena Gomez.
You had a real big Selena phase.
I'm trying to think what other themes you had for parties. Do you have any other big themes?
This was definitely, like, the biggest one that I did. And I think it was the last, like, theme one I did, because then I started inviting boys to my other couple of birthday parties that I actually had.
My mom just loved doing the themes, which I also did. Like, the two I remember from the later, like, more recent years was the Hannah Montana one and the Sock Hop. I don't think it had a theme, but this popped into my mind. Do you remember the one that I had where we had everyone over? I think we went maybe out on a boat, or, like, I know my parents had the boat, and then we came, well, actually, these might be two different. We went on the boat once, and one of the times I had a sleepover.
Okay.
And we filmed a scary movie. Do you remember this?
With your cousin?
We did it twice. No. No, the one I'm talking about, it was like, I have the videos. I will find.
Yes, now I'm remembering. Yes. Oh my god.
What's really funny is, I hope to God it is private. I will look it up.
They were posted on YouTube.
The video that we made is posted on YouTube. I swear to God, if it's on Maddie's channel and she hasn't privated it, I'm gonna be like, please do it.
Listen,
ASAP.
sister.
But the amount of views on it for being so cringy.
Have you made any money off of it yet?
Like, middle school aged. Like, we were all in probably middle school. I might have actually.
I think it was middle school because you had
the couple of friends that I had over, I was mostly just friends with in 6th grade that were in that video. Mm-hmm. So I was in 6th grade, you would have been in 7th grade.
Yeah, but me, Maddie, and Danny were all there.
Yeah.
So it was like us neighbor girls and then a few girls you were friends with from school.
Yeah, and oh my gosh. I know for sure I have the footage, like the video on my computer, but yeah, it was posted onto YouTube at one point and got thousands of views, and I'm just like, Who watched this? Like, why?
A creepy old man, maybe.
Probably. But
you know what? I literally, when you were first starting that story, I knew you were going in a different direction, but I immediately, because your mom posted it on Facebook, freaking Libby Lou's.
Yes.
We did that all the time
best.
when we were like little
Yeah.
for your birthday. I think I only did it like once for mine. We did it like 3 or 4 times for your birthdays, between like 6 and 10.
If anyone doesn't know, Libby Lou's was like a super like pink glittery girly store, and you could go in and get your hair done and your makeup done. You could wear outfits that were probably not appropriate.
Absolutely
for
not
children.
appropriate.
And you'd go out with feather boas, and you could they'd teach you a dance, and you would dance in front of the
because they
mall.
had them inside like our mall that we have in our city, and you would do like get all this stuff done. And it's like boom in your face how they would like glitter and sparklefy the makeup that they used, and like the amount of hairspray that they put in your freaking hair, man.
Yeah, I'm like super tender-headed, and I remember they'd like take your hair up and like twist it up.
Oh, they would literally like tie it in knots at some point.
I would get tears in my eyes from how much they were pulling on my hair because I can't.
And yet we went back so many times.
Yeah.
I know for a fact there's pictures of that somewhere too that we will also be posting.
Photo album, like a little book photo album that's just that party.
Oh, I believe you.
My mom definitely amped it up for my birthday parties. Like, I had really fun birthday parties. Like, even from like the years I don't remember, like 2 years old, I think is when she bought like a bouncy house for all of us.
Yeah.
And had little carnival games for us to play.
Yeah, and I guarantee that even though like I wouldn't like inviting like girls over for like the party or whatever, like I wouldn't like vocalize that it's a theme. Like my mom would always pick the theme for like the food or the decorations, and my mom is a theme addict, so even now just for like barbecues or like birthday parties, now that we're older and like having themes is actually kind of like more fun.
I want to have a Harry Potter party for like Christmas.
Isn't it on HBO now? Didn't they put all the movies like somewhere that you can like stream?
They're all on HBO for sure. I think they just added them to something else too, though. So, should we play this game? You're kind of in charge of it.
This is gonna be... I am super pumped. Was just looking through some of these literally right before we started, and...
cracking up.
Y'all are in for a treat. I'll tell you what.
I'm slightly scared.
Do you want to kind of explain what we're doing?
We're doing most likely to, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing most likely to. Caitlyn found all the questions, so she's gonna read them off. But we're gonna figure out who is most likely to do whatever these are. I'm a little scared.
Listen, there's some of these in here that I was like, you know what? We could say this to each other, but maybe not recording our first episode of a podcast.
I mean, you can go all in if you really want to.
Alright, who's most likely to become a stripper?
Probably you.
Yeah. Yeah. I also knew that a lot of these that are like the ones I was trying to avoid might end up being me. And I'm like, let's not paint a bad picture for myself yet.
I've definitely thought about becoming a stripper.
You're definitely more flexible from just
I feel like
doing dance.
Yeah, I feel like I got the dancing down. You know what I feel like I could do is like burlesque.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're not fully stripping it down. I feel like I'd be a little...
It's more like a tease show.
I actually love watching like the burlesque dancing too.
Oh, yeah.
Stripper, maybe not.
So, here we go. Basically, it's just who is ... and we say who we think. And we'll go from there. Who's most likely to spend all of their savings? Me.
Both. I feel like So, I feel like I'm good at saving, but if there's something I want, I will spend my money on it.
Yeah, you're better at just, like, keeping your shit in check and just being like, no. Okay, big purchase now.
Yeah.
I just, like, I can't take it when I die, so I'm just like...
Have fun, you're in your 20s.
Exactly, so I'm like, oh, shit, well... Granted, I don't spend it on, like, stupid shit, I'm just like, I'll put 100 back in there, it's fine. Who is most likely to watch a scary movie by themselves?
Me.
1000% you.
Caitlyn,
without question.
So, Caitlyn does not like scary movies, which is really entertaining because I grew up knowing that you are my one friend I'm not going to mess with because you could beat me up. Yet,
I would never beat you up.
You wouldn't beat me up, but you could.
I mean, I got my superlative in college for being the one that gets called for backup in the bar fight.
You are definitely...
Like, I won't start the fights, but I'll damn well finish them.
Yeah, you're definitely, like, one of the toughest people I know, yet you will crumble during a scary movie.
Oh, I'm that bitch hiding behind the pillow. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot better the older I get, like, the older I am.
Oh, this Halloween season, we're watching so many movies.
And I mean, like, I want to, but I'm sweating.
Drive-in.
I'm sweating thinking about it.
The drive-in's so much fun to watch a scary movie.
Yeah, surrounded in the freaking woods. There's trees everywhere. Who is most likely to end up on a reality show?
Probably you, because I don't socialize at all.
Yeah. I want to do, like, Survivor.
Okay, yeah, I could 100% saying you do Survivor.
I would win Survivor. Who's most likely to end up as a stand-up comedian? I feel like we would do, like, a duo pairing with it.
I don't feel like we'd be good at coming up with jokes beforehand and being a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, I couldn't write a script for it. But I could just stand up there and just bullshit.
I would crumble on stage in front of people, so probably you.
Yeah, but I'd just give you a shot. I'm like, all right, let's go. We're going. You're like,
I need about 5 shots to get up
like
by myself in front of people and try and tell jokes. Yeah, not gonna happen.
This next one is hilarious, given one of the stories we just told earlier.
Oh no.
Who's most likely to fall down the stairs? Kristen. Okay. Who is most likely to fall asleep during sex?
I don't know.
My boyfriend. Who's most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Okay, so here's the thing. I think we both could, but for different reasons. I feel like I'm the person that's gonna have all the stocked up supplies. I'm gonna be, like, living in the middle of nowhere, have, like, a
not
whole
take
plan.
anyone into your habitat.
It's only my people that I know. Whereas if it were the actual fighting part, I think you would survive and not me.
My like, what's it? Achilles heel? My Achilles heel would be my hero complex of thinking that I can save everybody.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh my god, it's a human. He's getting eaten. I can help him. Ah! No, bitch. Keep running.
So
like, that's where I would struggle. Is be like, I want to help everybody. Be like,
yeah.
Help yourself first.
Yeah, mine would be probably if someone was in trouble, I would, like, if someone I loved was, like, in trouble, then I'm definitely, probably gonna end up not alive.
Who is most likely to be late to their own wedding?
Okay, so I used to be late to everything. Now I'm too anxious to be late to anything.
And now it's me that runs late, so it's 100%
I feel like
me.
we switched.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely me.
I used to be late to literally everything, and now I'm like, I have too much anxiety. I need to be there, like, 10 minutes early.
Mm-hmm. Who's most likely to get arrested for drinking?
Caitlyn.
Not again, no. Won't be doing that one again. That's expensive and not fun.
If you can tell, it has already happened.
Woohoo! I don't drink like that anymore.
I drink, like, I think, like, once a month. In the summer, maybe a little bit more, but...
Okay. Who's most likely to cry at the end of a movie?
I feel like both of us.
I cry at fucking everything.
So, movies, I definitely will cry at super easily. If I see someone in a movie start crying, I will start crying.
Oh, yeah. Just, like, sympathy. You're like, no, here it is.
We've been rewatching The Walking Dead. Every single time I see Daryl sad at all, I'm like...
Your heart just breaks into a million pieces.
I'm just like, just such a sweet being. Don't be hurt. Ever.
No. He was my favorite from the start. Who's most likely to be the closeted gay friend we know?
You, but also maybe me.
You have, like, sprinkles of bi panic that come in for you.
Even Kyle said it because I was talking about how my TikTok is all, like, about, like, if you like this character versus this character, you're probably bi or straight. I'm always the bi one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, every single time we watch a movie, I'm just like, damn, that girl's like really hot.
You're like, she's a good
I'm like,
woman.
Oh, usually, typically like the female characters more than the male, or.
Well, it's because women are prettier in general.
Yeah. So he was like, I think you're bi-curious. And I'm like, well, I haven't dated any yet, so...
Which is where the curious comes into play.
Yeah,
just
so I'm like...
Go for a little test drive.
Probably, what I've always said, too, is like, I'm like, I don't think gender would bother me. Like...
No.
If I like you as a person, then cool.
Yeah.
You, like, we were sitting in the car and you were like, I have something to tell you, and I could tell you were nervous, and you were like... I'm bi, and I was like, yeah, I think I know. It's like, you've been talking about how hot girls are, and boys. Like, everyone is hot since you were very young, so I'm like, yeah, no. It's not new news to me.
There was, like, so much weight that came off my shoulders in that moment. I was just like, wow. And then I was like, wait, you know? I was like, what do you mean? You're not that shy about what you think. I'm like, well, that'll always trip me up a little bit, I guess.
It was probably, it seems like it was always in the back of your mind, it's just finally putting that label on it is, like, the part that, especially in society, is the hard part to, like, actually put out into the world, is that label. You don't know how some people are going to take it.
Mm-hmm. No, you do not. Who's most likely to go bungee jumping or skydiving?
Ooh, both of us. I want to do it.
I want to do them both.
I want to do both. Let's go.
Who's most likely to turn into the cat lady? Kristen! Without a doubt.
If I could have a big house, I'd have all the cats.
I'd come and hang out whenever I wanted, but considering how much my cat likes to try to put her butt in my face, I'd get over it. Like, I'd be over it really quickly. Because she'll, like, nuzzle and do, like, the head thing, like, rubbing, like, on me. And then she, like, turns and, like, rubs her whole body on my face, and then I just got butthole. I'm like, that's...
You're definitely more the dog person. I'm definitely more the cat person.
Who is most likely to become an overthinker?
I mean, both of us, but probably me.
Yours is much worse, like, daily. I feel like mine is, like, situational, but your anxiety is just, like...
This is what I've always said about anxiety, is I feel like a lot of the friends I had will get, like, situational anxiety. Like, everyone has anxiety at some point. But mine was always, like, I feel like my problem about talking to any friends about it was that they were like, oh, yeah, I get anxiety. I'm like, yeah, but you're getting anxiety because of something. Mine is literally just, I woke up and I have anxiety.
Yeah.
So, super fun. But...
Have you seen that meme where it's like a picture, but it's like qualified as a meme, where it's like people who have anxiety are just way too aware of the fact that they're alive?
That's 100% Kyle. Like, I'm definitely like that, but he's just like...
Like type A anxiety.
Oh,
he's just like...
We are one in the same when it comes to anxiety, but I feel like we have anxiety for, like, slightly different reasons. Like, mine is definitely more social. And his is definitely, like, kind of overthinking about life in general, what happens after life, like, thinking about the future.
Yeah, I could see Kyle being like that.
Not reaching goals at, like, specific ages when you set goals and life happens.
Oh, shit. Sounds like mine. Sounds like me. Look.
Yeah.
I need to go see a therapist.
We probably all do.
Hey, therapy is good. Therapy is healthy.
It definitely is.
I just need insurance to be able to pay for it.
Can relate.
Okay. Who's most likely to embarrass their kids in public?
You.
Absolutely. 'Cause I already do it to my friends. So, yeah. Obviously, I would do it to my children one day. Who... I just thought this one was kind of funny. Who's most likely to become a magician?
If we have to get on stage and perform, you. If it's just learning magic tricks, probably me.
Yeah. Or like the assistant that like says nothing and it's just like,
here you go.
Ta-da!
Yeah, I like sitting down and learning new things, and like I have so many freaking hobbies that
yes, you do.
As soon as I accomplish one, even by the slightest, I must start a new one.
Who is most likely to live the longest? That would be you. based on the amount of alcohol and chemicals I put in my body.
I was like, I don't know, I feel like we'd be about the same. I definitely
I'm just too damn stubborn. So I think I'd last longer than I think I would.
Probably.
But I think you might outlast me by, like, a week. It's like, we're just kicking it in the old folks' home. And I'm just like, I love you. I'll see you on the other side. And then, like, 2 days later, you're like, damn it, I'll miss my girl.
I'm too sad. I'm
like,
dying from sadness
anymore. Dies of broken heart. Like, and I'm just open arms, like, I missed you on the other side.
Yeah.
You know? I think you have a little bit of an edge on me.
I mean, I definitely haven't put as much stuff in my body.
No, you have not.
But I also feel like my body already feels like it's breaking right now.
Yeah, you do have, like, bone problems.
I have a lot of problems in my body.
I have back issues. Shit, I fell on my head when I was 2 years old.
Oh my gosh,
I might stunt my growth for the rest of my life.
Was that when you fell off the bunk bed ladder?
Yeah. And literally just, like, toppled fucking head first, like I'm Hey Arnold with a fat-ass watermelon head. And yeah, we were getting ready for a wedding. And they're like, okay, let's go, kids. And big old fathead Caitlyn's trying to hobble down the ladder and just falls.
Mm-hmm.
And literally just, like, head first dive to the ground.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to lock themselves out of their house or car?
I have done that multiple times, so maybe me.
I have only done it once. And that was when I came over last week to try and, like, plan all this stuff out. And I was an hour late because I locked the keys in my car.
I haven't done the car, but I've definitely locked myself out of the house multiple times.
See,
it's not fun.
See, mine, it was, like, because me and Corbin, like, we'll drive my car typically when we go anywhere. And if he drives, he, like, hands me the keys before he gets out.
Yeah.
Like, 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Well, this time he didn't. Like, he set him, like, in the middle console. And I just subconsciously always click the lock button on the door. So I clicked the lock button, and I shut it. He's like, you got the keys? I'm like, no, you didn't hand them to me. He goes, I put them in the console. I'm like, you did what? Well, we're trying to have, like, a double date. You
changed the routine.
Exactly. I'm like, we're like walking into Red Lobster trying to have dinner with his cousin and his wife. And I'm like, we're like 45 minutes away from my parents' house. Now I have to call them to bring out my spare key.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, just like, if my dad says anything, it's you're talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, we gave our house key to my parents because I was like, yeah, there's no way that we cannot have an extra. Anytime I go anywhere where I don't want to take all of my keys, I'll just take my house key, and then I'll come back home and not put it back on my key ring, and then with, like, my car keys and everything, and then I go out for a walk or something and lock myself out of the house.
Who is most likely to quit their job and travel the world? Both.
If we had the money,
shit,
let's go together.
I would sell my soul to travel the world.
All I wanted to do
whatever I want.
All I wanted to do in high school was buy a van and, like, drive it around the country. But
I still want to do that. Like, get like a school, like, just redo a school bus,
mm-hmm.
like, completely gut it and have, like, a tiny home, like, on wheels.
Oh yes, for sure. I used to watch videos of people that would just remake buses or vans or trailers and just go drive around, and I'm like, that's exactly my speed.
Who is most likely to move out because of a spider?
Maybe both of us, but definitely me.
I would argue that it's me.
I think, honestly, we both would. I literally, like, cannot do spiders.
They are the one animal that I'm just like, I'm gonna need you to fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't like, we did a poker night at Corbin's grandparents' house last night, and we pulled in, like, their patio chairs, like, inside to sit around, like, an actual poker table.
Yeah.
And Corbin went and grabbed one for me. Super sweet, love it. I, like, turned to, like, pop my back, or, like, look at something, and there was the biggest motherfucking daddy long legs I've ever seen. And I couldn't move because I had, like, scooted myself so close to the table, I couldn't, like, jump away from it. So I just did one of these, I was like, and like, it was just on the chair, like, it wasn't even on me, and I'm like, Corbin, get the spider, Corbin! Like, I'm just, like, frozen in a panic, because I'm, like, losing my mind.
happened to me the other day. I was driving, and a spider was crawling up my leg while I was driving. I was this close to crashing my car.
Oh, God, absolutely.
I got in my car, it started climbing up my right leg, the one that's on the gas, and I hit it away, and I didn't see it, but I felt something crawling, and I was just like, hit it. I was like, please just, like, go under the seat or, like, away from me, please.
Right, like, don't crawl back on me.
I, like, tried to keep my legs, like, off the ground while driving, and
easy.
it started coming up my left leg, and I was just like, do not crash the car. Do not crash the car. Get off me.
Do not crash, do not crash, do not crash.
And that concludes our session of Who is Most Likely To.
Thank you.
Please come again.
I think the YouTube videos are going to be a lot less edited than the podcast will probably be.
Yeah.
So I think I'm probably going to leave in as much as possible on the YouTube videos. So those will not have a timestamp for it. They're just going to be however long they are.
And it's just going to be
all the extra stuff.
Yeah, all the fun, dumb things that come out of my mouth.
The audio version of this will come out on Fridays, wherever you get podcasts. And the video version will come out Saturdays.
Via the YouTube.
We'll be posting on social medias, so go find us. I will put the links below, because we haven't made the social medias yet.
We're getting there, people. Okay, we're gonna get there.
We would really appreciate it.
Please do it. Please follow.
Please be our friends.
We just want more friends.
Jordan, be your friend.
Okay. We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening.
Have a good night.